we're opening with non-copywritten music tonight, like a real show. Watch this. Look at that, huh, Keel? Woo! All right. Welcome to Chester, Vermont, everybody! Chester, Vermont is the coolest town in Vermont, within 1 mile of Chester, Vermont. There we go. Got a little bit of a cold. I screwed up my finger. I get chainsaw chain flipped and broke off a chunk within my finger. Trying to do a marathon. Oh my God, I'm tired. Producing a show next Thursday. Everybody here is going to be in it, except for Gabby. Gabby's here. You're going to do your first mic tonight?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Let's hear it for Gabby.
Yeah, do it.
All right, here we go. So, has everybody heard of the news about the baby elephant that was born in the zoo recently, who got rejected by its mother? Yeah, it's kind of sad. The good thing is that the zoologists are bottle feeding the elephant, and another female elephant has taken the baby under its wing, so to speak. My guess is that because of its childhood trauma, the elephant is going to grow up to do stand-up comedy. So I got a buddy of mine that hangs out with me on my wood pile out here. He's a centipede, and he can talk. He's always complaining. He said, it takes me 2 minutes to walk 2 feet, and I have 100 legs. That doesn't seem fair. I'm like, yeah, well, at least you don't have to buy shoes. He says, you have no idea what it's like to be me. I have a 99% chance of getting run over every time I try to cross a road. I said, I asked him about his wife's legs. I said, does your wife have nice legs? He said, most of them. Her sisters are better. But don't tell her I said that. All right, so that's it for me tonight. I'm only going to do one joke next week. I'm going to make it about the comics. It's going to be tight on time. So for anybody that's watching, next week we're doing a show in Bellows Falls. We do the 21st of May. We're going to have 2 mics on stage, 2 spotlights. We're going to have a panel. Myself and Aaron and Mindy are going to be on the panel. We're going to go 3 minutes rapid fire. I think we have like 15 comics or so. We got 2 bucket pulls. And then we have Bitsy Byron and Nathaniel Allen, and Sarah May is headlining. All right, we got a ruckus crowd here tonight. I'm all jealous. Justin's got a girlfriend. Like if I was a girl and I'd look at him, I'd like, that guy like jerks off all the time. I don't know if he's gonna be able to keep it hard enough to have sex with me ever. Dude, you have a girlfriend now? Does this mean that you quit jerking off to Sabrina Carpenter, or what's going on?
I had to put her
down. Put down the fantasy for a real woman. There you go. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, coming to the stage right now, all the way from Brattleboro, Akil. Shivra Sava Seva.
Oh, who cares? Who cares what I last name.
How do you pronounce your last name, dude?
It's Srivastav. The A is silent like mafia status.
Srivastav?
Yeah, but there's an A at the end there. You don't say it.
It's freaking cool, man. All right, Akil, everybody.
So, my parents just retired, and when your parents retire, I feel like you start thinking about them a little bit more, because they're going to die soon. You start thinking about them a little bit more, and I started thinking about, like, were they good parents? Like, did they raise me right? And I'm thinking, like, they have a lot of sexual taboos for my Indian upbringing. My parents never kissed, hugged, or even held hands in front of me. But I like to think behind closed doors, my parents were fucking. I'm talking about like that dirty, dirty, nasty kind of stuff. I'm talking about that truffle butter on your pussy kind of shit. At least that's what I like to think about when I think about my parents. So my sexual taboo, one of my biggest ones, is I'm not super vocal during sex. I assume most men aren't, but I just tell myself that to make myself feel better about the situation that I'm in. My wife is super vocal. She'll be like, oh, right there, no, to the left, to the right, slower, faster, slower, not the asshole, that's not where you want to go. And I'm like, in reaction, I'm basically like, hell yeah. But I'm trying to be more vocal, man. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it right. And I don't know what to say. Like, I don't, because of my sexual taboos. So she's like, you can just fucking say anything. It doesn't matter. I mean, you'll get better with time, and you'll figure it out. So, so I'm fucking her, I'm making it happen. Hopefully this tantalizes you guys. It does me. So I'm fucking her. I'm like, okay, I just gotta say something, anything. And the first thing that comes to my mind is, oh my god, my favorite color was really purple. I didn't want my friends to find out about me when I was a kid. I have never come so hard in my entire life. She did not come. My wife is still pretty cool though. Her family used to own slaves, but now they're poor. It happens sometimes with these white slave families. But, as a person of color, I was deeply, deeply disappointed because I could have used that money. As me and my wife were trying to keep it spicy, I'm trying to be more vocal during sex and stuff. So on my lunch breaks from work, I'll rush home to have a quick one with my wife. And she always finishes first, man, because she's really good at Mario Kart. That's all I got tonight, guys. Thank you so much.
Slide it by the top down.
Slide in. No.
Microphone, not the SATs, buddy.
All right.
Wait. Do you really have sex with your? I mean, it's the same thing, right?
It's similar.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
similar.
What happened? Slide it in. You're trying to pop it in? It slides in, not pops in.
He's explained so much.
Akil, everybody! Akil, is that a real ponytail or is that a clip-on like Ariana Grande?
So it's like it weaves, they take Indian hair, right? They pay them like a cent, and then you buy it for $300. So I'm supporting my own Indian people. This is a fake weave, yes. But it's Indian hair.
It's cool, man. I wish I was good looking like you. Isn't he a beautiful man? Is it just me?
Maybe might be.
It is Vermont.
Grinder, buddy.
Beautiful man. I got a thing for like olive skin when I was When I lived in New Bedford and on Cape Cod, we had people from the Cape Verde Islands. They are the most beautiful people. The Cape Verde Islands is off of Portugal. So that was a big shipping area where all the different races got mixed together with the spice trade way back then. And those people never age, and they have olive skin, and they're just gorgeous people.
Olive skin. Let the record show I'm not actually Greek then.
You are a Greek man, but you don't have olive skin, dude.
I did that on purpose because I heard about your kink.
Yeah. I also like big, strong men. Michael, there's a hammer over there by the fridge to open those beers. I also have an opener by the sink, but the
Not just me, there's one there too.
Michael, you're up next, dude. You gonna bring your beer up with you?
Bring the beer. You want me to bring the hammer? Oh, you got it. You got it.
This is a very casual open mic tonight. All the way from Jaffrey, New Hampshire. He makes his living at a nursing home. He's bringing a bunch of patients to our event next week. What a guy! Michael Skoronic, everybody!
All right. What's going on, guys? You doing all right? Is this on?
You're supposed to use that one.
I'm supposed to use that one.
All right, this is going to a great start. Now the time hasn't even started yet. Now it has. Fuck, 9:58. All right, we can do this. I am not bringing anyone from my work to the show. I'd like to make that we're not going to be wheeling in 30 geriatrics. Mostly because I work on a dementia unit. They like to wander. I have to get the fuck beat out of me because most of you are too selfish to let your grandparents die. Just coming around once during Christmas, you think that's going to cut it? No, I got to spend 365 days a year with that one. The math doesn't add up on that one. Don't think too much into it. You guys want to hear some fan mail I recently got?
Yep.
This is, I tried getting on a show. I'll explain. Hold on here. Here we go. I read through my notes, and overall I thought you had great stage presence. Very relatable material. And strong crowd work. However, there was a moment that gave me pause. It was a joke involving suicide directing at a 13-year-old boy in the audience. I literally gasped. I mean, clearly this woman doesn't turn on the TV. There's also another suicide joke you sent me in the video clip. We asked all comedians performing to avoid jokes about suicide, rape, or speaking negatively about the venue. Barry, this place sucks. Those topics are not appropriate for our shows and are not allowed. I'm not saying no at this point, as I'd like a little more time to talk things over with my husband. But I did want to be honest with you why we didn't ask you on Friday night. All I said, there was 3 generations of family there. And I made a joke saying, like, how old my kitchen sponge is. And part of the joke says, my kitchen sponge is so old, it remembers a functioning middle class. All right, not my best word. It's a zinger. It's a knee slapper. And this little kid in the audience just goes, yeah! And I look at him and go, what are you talking about? You're 13. You have no idea what middle class is. One day you're going to be 27, staring into a fridge and contemplating suicide, not because you're depressed, but from a financial standpoint. And without skipping a beat, Dad, who I think should be the judge of all this, looks over at his son and goes, that's because I'm not going to be footing the bill anymore. If Dad gets the joke, and Grandpa's fine with it. I don't see an issue. But if zero context, it just looks like I berated a small child into telling him to go kill himself. So yeah, my comedy career is hot. Does anyone know how long do you keep a kitchen sponge for?
A week.
A week? First of all, can we circle back? Scale of 1 to 10, how bad was that I did?
I like
Zero.
Zero, like the joke was fine, I cleared it with Dad and Mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in the clear?
Yeah.
All right.
Bonus points.
Well, you can go fuck herself.
That's right.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not like I haven't been thinking about this for a week. Now I got a microphone in my hand. Yeah, I have no idea how long to keep a sponge for, but my sponge is, we already fucked up that jar. I heard that one telling the story. Moving on. Where do we stand on AI?
Like it.
Like it?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah? Careful, they're coming for your people. Only thing AI has taught me, I've never been so happy to speak to minority and during customer service. I am going to make up for years of generational slavery when I can finally own AI robot. That's all it's going to be. No? Okay, that one played a little bit better. That's fine. We're moving on. No, I don't know. What else is grinding my gears, so to speak? You guys like Love on the Spectrum?
Yeah.
You look.
You jerk off to that
Yes.
too?
She's getting introduced to me early today. You like Love on the Spectrum?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite part?
I like watching the first dates.
You watch it for the exploitation?
I wouldn't say so.
You were so excited to see what happened when we put a pair of them in a 1880s town, right? I watch it because I find it educational, okay? Like, 2 things Love on the Spectrum has taught me. Actually, 3. 1, I'm going to die alone. 2, who the first king of England is. 3, dating in your 30s is just seeing how long you can withhold from swiping right on someone who lives in a group home. No, I do think it is educational. I'm gonna win that trivia night gift card. I don't know what I'm doing up here anymore. Maybe if I flip to the right page, that helps.
I know, but I'm backwards on you.
Oh, fuck, you just tore it out. No, I'm just kidding. My friends think I'm a redneck because I know how to use a chainsaw.
Woo!
I am, in fact, not a redneck because I do that shit sober. Yeah. A real redneck would dress like me, chug a beer, and think that tree's pissing me off. I look like an idiot when I use a chainsaw, okay? I got the hard hat, the earmuffs, the gloves, the chaps. Orange. Yeah, I respect the danger, people. Real rednecks don't. I'm burning every single second.
Get on Twix.
My dad is a retired paranoid man. Anyone else have paranoid parents?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who better to have your access to your security cams? Am I right? You mean I'm going to get a loving text message with a detailed description of the UPS guy and the license plate number? That's the best thing ever. And Ring's got to watch out because that's the best security system money can't buy. I'm tired of dressing nice. I really am, because I stain easily. Am I the only one in here that didn't learn how to use a cup past the sippy cup phase? Pyramids of Giza. Oh my God, that's
I had my drink in my hand, so what was I supposed to do?
no. I've never gotten that. Wow, that changed something fundamentally. I've never gotten a finger snap up here. Feel cool. Oh yeah, we're right that high the whole way home. While I'm doing the math, like, is 4 beers enough to get a DUI? that a RAV4 or a Ford Explorer? Better do the speed limit. You ever have your a cop flashes high beams at you to tell you to slow down?
Yes.
Like, that's a better feeling than sex. That's the best feeling in the world. Like, oh, thank God. Cool people do stuff like this. You said your wife's vocal in bed?
Mhm.
You know what the worst accent to hear in the bedroom is? Midwest. Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah. Get it in the lutefisk. Oh, yeah. Put on some Prairie Home Companion. Yeah. Right. Compared to that accent, makes the Boston accent seem intelligent. Vermont doesn't really have an accent, do they?
No, they do.
What's the accent? You guys think they have an accent?
They emphasize the O's, don't they?
Goyard.
Yuck is yuck.
Goyard.
Yeah.
Yuck is
I love Vermont. Vermont's a crazy state. Like, you're either, deeply Bernie Sanders, right? You got the Subaru with all the flag stickers on it, or you're just super redneck. Like, there's no in between. It's either an F-350 without cab quarters or a Subaru with live, laugh, love on it. I lived in Vermont for like a year, and I could never make heads or tails of it. I don't know. I think you guys have heard me yak enough. My name is Michael Skoranek. That's my time, everyone.
Give it up for Michael, everybody. Yeah, this thing doesn't sound like it's working very good, actually. There we go. Pump up the volume. Michael's, so talk about chainsaws. Check this shit out.
I thought this was a comedy show. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know this was this kind of show.
Got a big cut there. They got a cut there.
Right.
Yeah. Last Friday, I had part of my chainsaw chain go in that finger right here. I had to pull that out. 18 stitches in this finger. This whole thing here slabbed. Yeah, I've been running chainsaws since I was 14 years old.
Oh, you got attacked by a bear.
How does circumcision go?
My doctor did a great job. Like, I wish I like. There's some people that will put their penis on the internet. I probably should, because I have a beautiful penis with an incredibly well done circumcision. But I don't have any desire to have my penis on the internet. None at all.
I'll keep it on my phone.
I could have probably been a penis model. I don't know. I'm shy that way. Michael, did you ever hear about our family in Lutefisk? Did I ever tell you about our Lutefisk? I grew up with Lutefisk. I love Lutefisk. For anybody that doesn't know, Lutefisk is cod from back before refrigeration, and they would dry it and put lye on it, and that way it would be preserved. And then when they wanted to eat it, they would wash the lye out, and it rehydrates, and it becomes like a gelatinous type of fish. It smells really bad. When we were kids, we would drive to church like 30 miles away, and as soon as we left the driveway, we'd roll down the windows and put our nose out the car door and claim we could smell the lutefisk. Pretty fun. So it was my dad and my job to make sure we had enough cheese, or to cook the lutefisk. It was my stepmom's job to get the cheesecloth to cook the lutefisk in. When you make lutefisk, you put it in cheesecloth, you boil water, you put the lutefisk in, and when the water starts to boil again, you take it out, and then it's cooked perfectly. So my dad and I are in the shop. It's Christmas Eve. We run out of the cheesecloth, and we're looking at each other. What are we going to do? We have all this fish and no cheesecloth. And my dad says, "God damn it, what do we got?" that's big and cotton, like, like cheesecloth, that we could put the fish in. We're in Plato here. There's 350 goddamn people, no place to buy nothing, especially on Christmas Eve. And I'm like, geez, Dad, we could use your underwear. So snip, snip, put the lutefisk in Dad's underwear. And my Aunt Lois said that was the best tasting lutefisk we ever had on Christmas ever. There you go. Thank you for that. That's loud.
Yeah, a little bit.
What the hell's going on here?
Will you turn up that volume?
I should be sick more often.
No.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. Where the hell do you live, Big Seth? I keep on forgetting.
Fitzwilliam,
Fitzwilliam.
Fitzwilliam, New Hampshire.
Fitzwilliam.
Fitz. F-I-T-Z.
F-I-T-Z.
Yes.
William, yeah.
Fitz.
Fitzwilliams.
Yes.
Like suffer from the fits.
They should name it
You look
different.
like a guy from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Coming from Shitwilliam. Fitzwilliams, New Hampshire. Big Seth, everybody! Woo! Woo!
I gotta start this off, Barry. I gotta pick the bone with you. You wanna talk about circumcised, right?
Uh-oh. No.
Well, I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm just forced to because I've had a bit on this. I've put it out a couple times. And I just have to bring it up again. Talking about circumcised, I had a friend of mine. He was like, didn't you know doctors say if you're uncircumcised, you have 70% more feeling? And I'm like, who the fuck knows that? Like, these aren't fucking getting, tested for corrective lenses, like what feels better, A or, who the fuck knows? You know what I mean? It's a one-shot deal. No. Well, all right, I'm gonna put some stuff together. I'm trying to get ready for Thursday. And I gotta say, people, I think fidget spinners were created for women. Because I can't ever remember time growing up as a boy where I didn't have something to play with. Except for that one time my uncle left town. Grew up in the time of weirdest creations and toys and everything. And I wish I could go back and tell my high school prom date that giving a hand job was nothing like playing with a bop it. My requirements were strictly just pull it, twist it, bop it, were completely unnecessary. I used the public restroom the other day and I forgot my phone. And I was like, fuck, what did anybody used to do in a bathroom? I remember growing up, I was like, the fuck's there a People's Magazine for in here? Like, I only fucking read when I'm at school. So I was like, all right, whatever. I started reading the bathroom signs. One of them was a phone number for a good time. One of them said Jason sucks. So I got up and I get out and I'm looking at the wall and it says employees must wash hands. Like, what the fuck? All right. I felt like an idiot after 5 minutes and nobody came. Washed them my fucking self like I always did. Let me get the point of that sign. Trying to figure out what generation that one's from. Speaking of generational, like I've seen this forever and I'm trying to figure it out. Are we keeping neighborhoods safer with all these children at play signs? Or are we just giving like pedophiles a huge advantage? I recently found out that single ply toilet paper has been the best help in getting me to quit biting my nails. Yeah.
What the hell? No. That one got me.
Man, I was arguing with my wife the other day. Shit's getting so expensive. We're going over bills. She's bitching at me about an every month bill for the past 3 years. And I was like, hey, $24.99 a month's got to be the best insurance to having a usable bathroom, thanks to my Planet Fitness Black Card. I mean, I walk in there, it even says on the wall, judgment-free zone. Who's going to say anything? And a half hour later, I fit the bill. I'm walking out sweating, stiff-legged, like I've been fucking running a Stairmaster for a half hour. I've just been taking a shit, playing fucking Candy Crush till my legs and nutsack fell asleep. Most of you guys probably understand that at one point. Trying to figure out why McDonald's employees want $20 an hour. I mean, some of these people with fucking brains were dynamite. They couldn't blow their nose. I'll give you a little story. I went to one the other day. I went to order a Big Mac. And the girl's like, I can't make Big Macs. I said, why? She says, we don't have center buns. And I'm talking to the speaker, and I'm like, lady, if you could see me, you would understand, like, that third piece of bread isn't my purpose for getting this sandwich. She's like, nope, can't make it. Company policy. Like, whatever. I could have given her 1,000 explanations of how to make that happen, but. So I said, okay. I'm really going to test her now, see how smart she is. I said, she said, can I get you anything else? I said, well, fuck it. Can I get a hot fudge sundae? She's like, yep. Can I get you anything else? I said, actually, can I get extra hot fudge on that? And after a small pause, I hear, sir, I can't do that. We only have one temperature. I recently found out, talking to my parents, that my grandfather wouldn't let them use baby powder on us kids because he was convinced that the talc in the baby powder would make us queer. I was like, wow, that sounds like the opinion of someone who never made it to Scouts Honor. You know, talking to my grandfather the other day, he just got back from one of his treatments. He ended up having polyps removed from, colon cancer. So now he's all up on all the rest of the family. Get it done, get it done. I'm like, dude, I'm in my 30s. I don't need to get it done yet. He's like, just get it done. All right, I went to a doctor. The doctor's like, dude, what are you doing here? Like, you're fine, So it's like, all right. So he was like, we'll schedule it another couple of years. You've got no signs, no symptoms, no nothing. So I went back, and my grandfather would not take that. He's like, that's bullshit. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna get it done. So he calls around, gets me to one of the people he knows does it. So I go, I get it done. Came back clean. Everything was good. It was cool too because killed two birds with one stone because I found out I was fine, and my uncle also got the rest of his clinical hours for his medical license. But I don't know what a colonoscopy had to do with being a dental hygienist. I've been having some issues recently with getting like hives and allergic reactions and stuff. Found out I was allergic to some medication. I've always kind of had sensitivities to a lot of things. I learned in high school I had sensitive skin. I ended up getting this really bad breakout, and like my throat swelled up and my lips got all hives and irritated and my tongue swelled up. Come to find out, my dad had just changed the type of gun oil he was using to clean his pistol. So I've been, since then, still been struggling with mental health, but just last month, I decided to switch from struggling with mental health to tackling substance abuse head on. So that's been a fun one. Quite the roller coaster ride. Let's get some of my other shit going here. Me and my brother and my cousin, we used to work on my grandmother's farm when we were young. And she would always, all of her produce, she would donate to like all the local shelters. And she would raise beef and she would send it to the butcher and just donate that. So one day, my grandmother, she saw me coming back because I was like taking eggs from the portion that was supposed to go out, and I was just giving them to somebody on the street. So she caught me doing it, and I thought she was gonna be pissed. And she just hugged me and was grateful because she realized I was giving them to this lady on the street that was a bitch and everybody hated. She's like, the good Lord put you in the position to do such a courageous act. At the moment, I didn't have the heart to tell my grandmother that those eggs were from the chicken my autistic cousin's been fucking. Yeah. I got another one. True story, kind of. Depends on who you ask. I don't want to hurt feelings. But my dad, awesome guy. Always there. Great dad. Hard worker. Blue collar. Extremely bipolar. And there was times where it had its ups and downs. We never knew which one we were getting. So one day, I'm playing baseball when I was in the Little League, right? I see my dad show up. I was stoked. He was happy, you know, I gave him the wave from outfield, you know, finger guns. So I'm up to bat, and I swing at the first pitch, and I miss. And I hear my dad yell, "It's all right, bud. Keep your eye on that ball." So I go to swing at the second pitch. I miss again. He's like, "Come on, buddy. Shoulders up. Get over the plate. Hit that ball." So I'm like, all right, I gotta really get into this, and I'm gonna swing at this thing like I'm fucking Babe Ruth here. That third pitch comes at me. I swing with everything I got at that fucking ball. I hit and miss, and I was fucking devastated. But all of a sudden, not as devastated as that voice I heard over my shoulder from the bleachers when I hear my dad yell out, "Yeah, I bet if that fucking bat had a vein in it, you'd know how to hit that fucking thing." Well, I'm gonna leave it at that. That's my time tonight. Appreciate it, Barry. Do this for you.
Accept everybody. I gotta get you one of them shirts, dude. Do you make that yourself or you buy them like that?
I make it. As soon as the warm comes, all sleeves come off.
That's cool, dude. I like it.
I left cowboy hat in the truck though, because I just didn't know how much headspace was in here.
You're a tall man. All right.
You flirting with me?
Yeah.
Good.
You're a married man. I was thinking about getting a gay boyfriend, but not for the sex, just so that I could have someone to help me lift stuff. Anyway, Gabby's been coming to the open mic for, I don't know, 3 or 4 times here. She lives in a neighboring town and she's working on some material. So let's give a big round of applause.
Yeah.
For a first timer. Woo! Gabby! Grab that mic, put it right close. So we
The
can
mics
hear
are
you.
like an intelligence test. Oh, well, thank you so much for having me. It's gonna be really hard to follow.
No.
Autistic cousin fucking a chicken and teenage suicide. So about me, yeah, my name is Gabby, and I haven't done an open mic in like a long time, so you're in for a real treat. I used to play music. I'm a musician, and I performed a lot when I was in my 20s. And when I was in my 20s, I was compared to the likes of Courtney Love before she did drugs, though. And when I was skinnier, Twiggy. So you can imagine how sky high my self-esteem was being compared to a glam junkie and a trendy anorexic woman. My question is, can you really be heroin chic if you've never done heroin? So one thing I really hate is this term, neurospicy. And I hate it for 2 reasons. Okay, number 1, because it's fucking stupid. And number 2, because it makes me really, really want a taco. And we're in Vermont, and I don't know where to get a good taco. And don't tell me there's one in Massachusetts, because I'm not driving half a day for food. I won't even go half a day for sex. So that's not happening. I hate a lot of things, I really do. I've been told I'm a very negative person. I'm the ex. The other reason I really don't like the term neurospicy is, so I went to school for neuroscience and psychology, so I have a pretty strong background in the sciences, if you will. And so with my psychology degree, you can guess what I do for a living, probably, right? Yes, I am a bartender and I do DoorDash on the side. The gig economy is real, and I'll tell you, poor are getting poorer. It is us against them. And if you are them, I'm sorry. I take back what I said. Let's be friends. Also, how big is your 401k? I've got $18 in mine, and that's not a joke. Yes. I have a story, an anecdotal story, if you will. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so the other day I had the chance to go to a punk rock show, and I haven't been to one in like a long time. I went to one in Boston, but I was really stoked to go to a punk rock show here in our neighborhood. And I realized very quickly that Vermont punk rock is very different from DC punk rock. For one thing, there's a lot more plaid. Even for Vermont. And a lot more body odor than I remember. I really have to wonder, where did I'll circle back to that. Yeah, it was really cool, I'll be real. There were kids there with their parents, and people were like moshing. It was such a wholesome vibe, not anything like the shows you went to when you were a kid. It is absolute debauchery. And so I'm there with my friend, and of course, because we're in Vermont, you run into the same 5 people. This kid who used to work for me ends up being there, and I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, oh yeah, you're here with him, and he's like, no, like I'm here with her. Like I hate this shit. And he corrected him, and he's like, oh, you just don't put out that vibe. Like, what is the punk vibe, please? Is it like a signal, like a bat signal, but instead of like bat, it's like a big anarchist A? Or is there more like a body odor? More like a smell? So I had this flashback. At age 35, I was being called a poser. So a flashback to being in school, and I don't know if this joke's gonna land because we're in Vermont, but no, but for real, I mean the Hot Topic punks. You guys know what Hot Topic punks? You like go in right playing on a wristband and black eyeliner, and they're like rockabilly. Except here, I don't know where you go to buy plaid. Is it the Vermont Country Store? Is there a rockabilly section there? So I was like holding back, like, do I school this kid? Like I used to hang out with like rock stars and all that shit, and then I was like, I could name drop, but it's not that I don't want to. I just don't remember his names because I was so high in my 20s. Another thing I hate, right, is making friends after nerdy. It really sucks, and I feel like everyone up here is like so wholesome and centered and self-actualized. And I just want to go to a bar, have a drink, and listen to music. And it's like, hey, you want to go out and have a drink? And I'm like, no, I have my midnight sun meditation wind chime hour. But you want to go for a hike the next day and then get coffee? No, I don't want you to see me in daylight. My boyfriend hasn't used me in daylight. And then you're raising your kids to be like this, and it's like so wholesome and hedonistic, and I don't know. And like, so I have some kids who used to work for me, and if I wanted to call them in on their day off, expecting them to be like, they don't want to come to work, that's fine. But they're not like going to a party or anything. They're just like, oh, I have to go help with the tax sale, or I have to go help my grandparents tap their maple trees. True story. I'm going to skip that one. It's more of the same. So I thought about opening a business here with my, but I couldn't decide between a sandwich shop or a deli. And in New England, you guys love your sandwiches. In fact, you love them so much you named a town after them. And to me, there's really nothing more New England than that, except maybe Barry. You're Kevin Barry. So I'm going to end on that, and thank you. I put the mic back properly.
Gabby, everybody, first time. How many pieces of paper do you have there? A lot.
It's not all the
Yeah, there you go. I like it. Good for you. That was awesome. Vermont is a funny place. That is for sure. How long have you lived in Vermont?
3 years.
3 years. And where did you come from?
Virginia.
Virginia. There you
Yeah.
go. All right. And now, all the way from Lake George, New York, my buddy, Daniel Arnold, everybody!
Just watching from outside the stream. Camera's a little to the left here, so everyone's been like sort of off to the side. So, anyone else further down on the list? Make sure you stand right here. Right here.
Sorry about that, Daniel.
You don't have to apologize. It's just like when you're aiming the camera and it's sort of off center. It's like a birthday party video, you know? It's like your elderly grandpa filming your birthday party. Type vibes here. Cool. Which is why I don't really have to stress about anything, but I have been using my Instagram story as therapy because I stopped getting enjoyment out of things. Yeah, I told myself whether or not I get enjoyment out of things shouldn't matter. It's about putting in the work. It's about willingness to put in the work. A few minutes after posting that, I stopped to think to myself, when have I been willing to put the work in for anything? I pride myself on underachieving. That's the problem with giving yourself advice. It's like whenever you stop and say, what the fuck is this guy talking about giving me advice? You then later go like, oh, right, that's me. Yeah. Second joke. Actually, the harsher the neighborhood I feel, the more my sugar intake is. Like, I went down to New York this past weekend to try to find a new cool kids club to do comedy, and I ended up consuming more sugar that day than I had in the past year. Okay? And New York City is no walk in the fucking park. You're dodging fentanyl zombies, dodging assholes in traffic. Like, I feel like if I end up in an even worse place, I'm gonna have to prepare. Like, if I ever get shipped off to Iran, I'm not going there without a crate full of Twinkies. Make some room on that plane. Okay? Yeah. Instagram story, I end up valuing it a little too much. Like, I like posting movie facts to my Instagram story. Like, if you guys seen the movie Tusk with Justin Long, where it gets turned into a walrus. Second time, I screwed that one up. Wouldn't that be cool though? No, he gets turned into a walrus, and the audience has found him to be like too sympathetic to be turned into a walrus. Yeah. So instead of turning him into a werewolf, they made the simple solution to make him less sympathetic of turning him into a podcaster. It got me thinking, if Donald Trump went on the Joe Rogan Experience a few years back, a few years earlier, we could have been safe for 2 terms. Yeah. Yesterday I had to break out the Obama version because I didn't, these people were staring at me after I pulled that one out, so I broke out the Obama version. I heard Obama was on a podcast recently. If he was on a podcast sooner, guys, I also screwed up and called Justin Long a werewolf. So, scream walrus when you see Justin Long on the streets. Okay, don't make the same mistake I did. Yeah, yesterday I fucking bombed with that one. I also bombed with the joke that I usually do right after, which is, I wouldn't call myself a cinephile, especially not after watching Tusk. But also because I don't want people who hate me to have like a potential comeback, because I always preemptively roast myself with this theoretical person. So if I say I'm a cinephile, they'll go, oh, yeah, you're a cinephile, but you're also a pedophile. What? Yeah. I can't say I like filmography, because then they'll go, oh, you like child pornography. You are not letting this happen. Okay, rule of 3. I got it down to the letter. Okay, I can't say I like film because then the person who hates me can say, huh, that's the same amount of letters as you like kids. So, yeah. FILMKIDS. Bomb with that one too yesterday. Yeah. As an underachiever, I'm always, during my childhood, I always made up excuses for missing homework. So that translates great to nowadays. I always find an excuse to make up why I bomb open nights. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yesterday at the Saratoga Comedy Works, they were apparently, like, the mic started 40 minutes late because they were, like, apparently, yeah, they were guiding a guy outside. Now, nobody talks to me there, but I was wallflowering a bit. The guy who was guiding him out was like, yeah, we're gonna CIA this guy. And then I heard from someone else that he was staring people down. So I went up on stage. I had those pedophile jokes planned for that night, and I ended up bombing. So my excuse was, that guy was a pedophile and he was brainjacking me. Yeah, he's guilty, I say, guilty! That should be a way to bust pedophiles. If you have pedophile material and the people running the club are guiding some guy out and like planning on doing CIA maneuvers to him, that's how you bust people. Yeah. Wrote that one down. We're already halfway through. Dance new 4. Last one of the new 4. I have a new job. I got a new job, and my new manager caught my phone. Like, I was taking a picture of the schedule, and I mentioned, oh, fuck, I can't take a picture of the schedule. My phone is full. And she said, like, something along the lines of, like, well, I don't have that. I feel like she was, like, the tone she used was subconsciously, like, mocking me for having, for being a stand-up comedian, because I didn't actually tell them I was a stand-up comedian during the job interview, because you never want to do that, but I feel like she was subconsciously mocking me over that, like, because of the tone, like, all my, mocking me for having all my fucking shitty stand-up open mic clips on my phone and having the storage constantly be filled. Like, I could have been taking pictures of fucking butterflies for all she knew. But the tone, I knew she knew! This guy's a shitty stand-up comic, filming his shitty fucking mics all the fucking time. Yeah. That's the new 4. That's the new 4. The sugar, the willingness to do things, New York City Festival, which is part of the sugar. I don't want to analyze my own jokes on stage, but like, I promised myself I'd do 10 new jokes. But it only got 4. What a ripoff! No wonder Pinske fucking put me with the other open micers. No offense. No offense. Alright. Let's get to some old jokes. Alright, take a few seconds to process what the fuck my next joke is. Instagram's been doing this thing where every individual noted, like every individual like for every individual comment is a different notification. Like I get like 3,000 of these now. So I'm constantly like scrolling through all the likes, and I feel like this is just Instagram's punishment for like, not punishment, but like it decided I had it too good dominating Know Your Memes comment section. So it just did this. It's the one thing I pride myself with, okay? Sorry, I screwed up that one. Talk about willingness to do things. Willingness to practice in the fucking mirror. I keep My Fair Lady and myself in the fucking mirror. So, before these sets. Because if I stutter once, I'm screwed. Like, one time I was insulting a guy and I called him a pig pussy. Never let me live that one down. Yeah, 2 more minutes to throw shit at the fucking wall. Gas prices. Yeah. pays bi-weekly. You want to talk about bi-weekly pay, motherfuckers? Like, yeah. The new gas prices aren't so bad when you get paid bi-weekly. That's why I haven't been going to mics and testing my material. So I'm literally just like, half a joke. Here's half a joke. There's half a joke. Let's spend the next 2 minutes doing shitty crowd work. Hey, you guys. How's the summer treating you? Good. I'm getting bit by bugs out there. I'd rather watch your sets through the stream. So pretend I'm sort of like I saw your sets, saw your old sets, and they were good. But I was watching them outside because I'd rather watch them through my phone because my life is spent through an Instagram. Sorry guys, I'm depressed. So only half my material gets laughs, and I didn't even want to get up in the morning. Okay, guys, let's start a fucking dialogue here. I don't know what I'm doing. You never want to say that on stage. You don't know what you're doing. I had like Mario jokes. Okay, I'll get to one Mario joke since I wanted to do cinephile Mario Bridgerton for the show, but like I don't know what I'm gonna do for the show now because I only got like 3 minutes to work with here. But Nintendo, a Mario movie has come and gone, and I always like to see how Mario fans are celebrating up in here. Apparently, Mario teamed up with the Tricks Rabbit through his connections on the Epstein files. Nintendo was actually suing for copyright infringement due to Mario being on the list. Yes. No, but it's funny. I'm seeing these Mario fans posting their grocery shopping trips and like thinking that's worth posting on their Instagram story. Leave it to Mario fans to treat the act of going outside like it's a trip to Disneyland. And trust me, I should know. 10 minutes filled. Boom. Mission accomplished. I fucking did the thing!
Are you doing the interview? You want to do an interview, Daniel?
I don't know. You usually do the interview. I don't know if you're doing
I'm
like half paying attention here.
So how's your new job going, dude? What kind of job is it?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. A theater job, but ironically, I don't have many pop culture references, new jokes with pop culture references that I love so much. But every joke is a fucking movie reference with me because I like to pull those out. Mindy Bean loved it when I brought up Stranger Things. That was her favorite set of mine. The character who died episode in Stranger Things. I remember that from ages ago. But ironically, I'm working at a movie theater. I don't have a lot of movie references to pull out lately. So
What's your job there? Serving popcorn?
yeah, I'm stuck at the concession stand.
You're doing concessions at a movie theater?
Yeah,
That's cool, dude.
new job. Hopefully, I'll be watching movies soon and have more pop culture references to pull out.
Where's that? Like in Lake George?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around.
I don't want.
He doesn't want us to show up at his job.
Yeah, it's 2 hours away, guys.
Some popcorn, Daniel. So what happened to your other job? Did you not like it because it was at night?
The night other job at something happened. They just stopped giving me shifts, and they didn't have to sit down and tell me I was fired. I don't know why I'm talking about my job at the stand. I like keeping work separate. God damn it, Dan. But it makes for good comedy.
There we go.
What doesn't make for good comedy isn't worth doing. There's a wise word for you. All right, hopefully I'll be better soon.
I think you're doing good. Give it up for Daniel, everybody. Good job, Daniel. Daniel, I don't mind saying it, but Daniel's one of my favorite comics. I don't mean that to take away from anybody else, but I see him kind of like a puppy when their feet are big, you know? And like I just see Daniel growing into his comedy self and just being super extraordinary. And it's fun. It's fun to see everybody grow and get better. But I don't want to put pressure on you, Daniel, but I have high expectations for you.
Thanks.
Do you have a girlfriend too? You lost your job and your girlfriend at the same time?
I get a new girlfriend every week. You keep bringing up the girlfriend, but I get a new girlfriend every week. That's my philosophy.
It must be nice to be young. I remember when I used to have girlfriends. I gotta not have a cold. It wrecks my attitude. All right. Another comic with a girlfriend. All the way from Concord, New Hampshire. Another puppy who's halfway growing into his big feet. Justin Connor, everybody! Monitor here, like my voice suggested.
Thank you, Barry.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I told Justin he could have 15 because he's driving, and so I'm gonna do 10, and then I'll start up another countdown to 5. That way I don't have to redo it.
He gets X5 extra because he brought an audience member, Barry. Just be honest.
Know the real reason.
Thank you, Barry, from New Hampshire. The flyer says Concord, Mass, but
Are you serious?
he's getting older, so I can't put that on him.
Jesus Christ. What a dumbass I am.
I wish my phone would stop autocorrecting to restart it. Especially when I'm trying to make a point. Guys, imagine having suicidal thoughts in a Nike store. I woke up in the middle of the night the other night, and I had a tummy ache, so naturally I had to poop. There's a lot of poop, guys. It was so much poop it woke me up from slumber. And I don't know what a miscarriage smells like.
No.
Yeah, me neither. But I can imagine what came out of me was close to that smell. Anyways, I finished this massive dump about half an hour later, and I'm trying to fall back asleep. Guys, it's so hard to sleep with a loose asshole. I feel violated. It's just, how am I supposed to do that? An open goal. Now, I'm a big fan of Dua Lipa, Sabrina Carpenter, I like girly music, guys. But I found out that Dua Lipa got engaged recently. Yeah. That kind of pissed me off. You know, we got something going. She's in my head all day. But no, it's okay. I found out a way to break up her engagement. I just have to get the gun first. I feel like nothing says love more than a murder suicide. So I did now. No, but I love Dua Lipa. The other day I got really high and ate a bunch of edibles. I started watching Dua Lipa music videos for like 2 hours straight. And I was kind of just like in awe, in amazement, like watching fireworks. You know, like watching a gangbang simply because I'm a curious boy. And I got questions. They draw from a hat. If you come first in the gangbang, are you gay? Why is one guy talking a lot? He's like, oh yeah, get it, girl. I'm like, dude, the only one, there should be no talking in the gangbang. The only one talking should be the lady going, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know, guys. But yeah, I look for the simple pleasures in life. You know, like face fucking a bag of garden salsa sun chips. Yeah, like seeing a fat person get in their car and their car kind of sinks. It's fun for me. You know, the simple pleasures, like being on vacation and doing lines of cocaine in a Caesar's Casino bathroom in Louisiana. And thinking, thank God this isn't Disney World with a fat wife and ugly kids. It's okay, guys. I only do cocaine on vacation doing cocaine in New Hampshire or even Vermont is just sad. It's really sad. But you know, like it's the simple pleasures. It's like a breath of fresh air. You know, it feels refreshing. It's like 5 vodka Red Bulls, 2 dab pen rips. I'm talking gaggers and Adderall. It just feels good. Getting hit on by a gay guy. Speaking of, my dad thinks I'm gay. Not gay.
Got a girlfriend.
Yeah, he doesn't know that yet. And I don't know, you guys don't even know if I no, he thinks I'm gay, but I get it, because I feel like it's disheartening as a father to see your son really just giving it his all to Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. You know, and my dad, he's like a tough guy. I think he'd want me to grow up to be tough, like build shit, like a carpenter. It's like I am a carpenter, just not in that way. It's a Sabrina Carpenter joke, guys. Jesus was a carpenter. Just a fun fact. No, but I think my dad's gay because he wrote a song about 9/11. And there's no correlation. He's not like a firefighter or anything. He just woke up one day and was like, damn, 9/11's really hitting. I gotta write a song about it. It's an instrumental, guys. It has no. He went to a professional studio to record a song about 9/11. Guys, that's gay as hell. Not to mention she's watching Big Bang Theory all the time. You guys like Big Bang Theory? Love it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess the writing is good. Okay, I was trying to go as long as I could without looking at my notes, but we'll get right into it. When Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne, they died in the same week. And when stuff like that happens, I love seeing the Facebook posts. This one girl was like, Hulk Hogan, you racist piece of shit, I hope you rot in piss. Like, alright, the guy said the N-word once on a voicemail. And like, I don't think he was racist, it just, you know, slipped out, like stubbing your toe, you know? And then everyone's praising Ozzy Osbourne. It's like, guys, there's no way Ozzy Osbourne did not say the N-word. Just never got caught. Do you guys know what he was going to name it before Black Sabbath? I like festival girls, you know, they're fun. They have colorful hair like My Little Pony. Which is ironic because this girl I was dating in the past, she loves ketamine. So if you don't know, it's horse tranquilizer. Because I guess human tranquilizer wasn't enough. But anyways, I was dating this girl and she asked me if I wanted to do ketamine. I was like, you know, fuck yeah, I'm open-minded, ketamine, pegging, you name it. I did it, guys, and it was fucking awesome. The pegging was great, but the ketamine was terrible. And I don't know, I kind of like, after I did the ketamine, I felt like I was retarded. It's a callback, guys, come on. Let's keep going. Let's go back to my dad, guys. When I was 16, I got home from school one day, and there was a pair of jorts and a box of 40 condoms on my dresser. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you get a pair of jorts, you need a box of 40 condoms. Guys, I was walking around like John Cena getting so much pussy in my jorts. The cool ones, too. The one that like come down to your calf. Swag. Yeah, okay. My birthday was a couple weeks ago. Thank you. I'm 28. But no, like there was a couple of days after my birthday where people were still posting happy birthday on my Facebook wall, like I'm some kind of fucking asshole. It's like I only use Facebook for birthdays. You're going out of your way to post happy birthday a couple of days after my birthday on my Facebook wall? Guys, that's crazy. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend, she posted happy birthday on my Facebook wall 3 days after my birthday. Guys, that's not a happy birthday, that's a power move. It's crazy. But, you know, at least she thought of me. I was thinking they should do hibachi, but like American style. You know, so it's just like your drunk uncle. He pulls up with a grill, he's cooking burgers and dogs. And he's saying weird things to your 14-year-old daughter, like she's really growing into her body.
Oh, jeez.
You don't know what that means. There's something not right about it. And he's telling high school sex stories about your dad, like, your dad used to be a pussy hound. We call him Pussy Hound Johnny. And, you know, and like, you know, and it's, instead of like, you know how hibachi, they shoot the sake in your mouth. Instead, he just throws a beer at your fucking forehead. Tells you to shotgun it. And if you don't, it's a real fucking problem. I feel like overdosing is kind of embarrassing. Count? Like if you eat all the cookies in the cookie jar, you're gonna get a tummy ache. If you drink the full bottle of NyQuil at the family function, you're gonna try to fuck your cousin, guys. It's basic that. But no, people who overdose, I give them props. At least they're not microdosing like a fucking pussy. Microdosing is really like I'm just a fucking drug addict. That's crazy. You guys like cum jokes? Yeah. When I was a young man, I would I'd keep a towel under my door to keep the weed smoke from getting out of my room. And I'd use this towel to clean up cum as well. A lot of cum on this towel. But anyways, I got home from work one day, and the towel, it was huge. Guys, it was so fucking big, I realized it was pregnant. So I kicked it down the stairs. It's a million pieces. I'm not good at eating Latina pussy because I can't roll my R's. You guys take that home. Tell me that birthday party. I was watching porn the other day for the artistic value.
We all.
And I saw this couple going at it. I assume a mommy and daddy that love each other very much. And they're going at it, and the guy starts pushing the lady's head. Oh my god, I don't know, maybe ask. But like from his perspective, he's eager to get a blowjob, so he's pushing her head. But anyways, it takes a wild left turn, and this man, he pushes this nice lady's face right into his asshole. Guys, that came so fucking hard. I went to this bar the other week. It was an axe throwing place, and it was BYOB. I was like, whose idea was that? Guys, imagine seeing domestic violence at the BYOB axe throwing place. I got an axe in one hand, a claw in the other. I'm gonna make some bad decisions. And I said, no, a White Claw isn't as menacing. I'm just watching my calories. No one else there. Things I'd rather do than dance at a club. Club sandwich. Club penguin. Get the shit beaten out of me via club. And probably dancing lessons. I think the term "the American dream" has kind of been replaced with "live, laugh, love." You know, I feel like you're all not living and laughing and loving as much as you say you are. Like when I think of "live, laugh, love," I think of a kitchen with a faint smell of a cigarette because stepmom likes to smoke a cigarette. And there's 6 glasses of wine and Ambien before going to bed. You know? When I think of "live, laugh, love," I think of a master bedroom with a stained smell of sweat and alcohol and a nice little chair in the corner because daddy likes to see mommy get busted open by a black guy. It's his thing. He lives, laughs, loves for that. Alright, I'll do one more. It's a new one. Guys, imagine getting home after a long day of hard work and you crack open a ice cold twisted tea. Ew. Gross. That's fucking gross. First of all, gross. Second of all, grow the fuck up. What are we, 12 years old drinking twisted teas? Guys, I feel like twisted tea makes you eat questionable asshole. You guys ever seen an asshole? Like, it's a nice asshole. Eat that, definitely. Yeah, she does. That nice asshole, guys. No, but like, I feel like you see a questionable asshole, you're off a couple tweets, you're definitely gonna eat that shit. You know, and you don't know if you're getting heartburn from the twisted tea or the bad asshole. It's a bad situation altogether. Thank you guys.
That's good. Give it up for Justin, everybody. That was well worth 15 minutes. That was awesome. That's what I like about comedy. Everybody's got their own thing, but it's like Justin has a real sort of comedic look. You're funny to look at, and I think that that's a head start against everybody else. It's like Tom Brady's 6'5". You look funny, dude. It's awesome.
I've been wanting to ask you for Todd's all right.
Like one thing that you might want to do when you before you see your dad is take some advice from your buddy here and cut your sleeves off before you go.
That little pony tattoo shine, brother.
That was awesome. God, that's great. Thanks for coming, guys. Daniel drove all the way from Lake George. Justin drove all the way from Concord, New Hampshire. It's freaking awesome. All right, you both did great. And now, I'm trying to think of a good way to describe our friend Tom. I was going to say the dad of local comedy, but then I thought, like our favorite dad. And I thought he might get equated like with Bill Cosby. So maybe that's a bad idea. All right. Coming to the stage right now, the host, part-time host of Brightside Brewing, our comedy friend, Tom Z, everybody!
Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Barry. Hey, everyone who's performed so far tonight, well, I'm closing one, but anyway, you all did a great job because you gotta remember that the 3 biggest fears in life is the fear of death is number 3. The fear of telling a joke is number 2 and having it go flat. And the biggest fear that everyone overcomes when they do stand-up comedy is that they're overcoming the fear of public speaking. So we've all overcome our fears by doing this tonight. So you should all give yourselves a nice round of applause. So I'm just like Seth. I'm going to do a little bit of my material that I'm going to practice on you guys tonight for Thursday. So, and let's see, just going to wait. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so my name is Tom Zuttermeister. Zuttermeister. Very simple, but when I was in kindergarten, I went to the tallest person in the class. She was absolutely gorgeous. She was beautiful. She had these long brown hair. She had these gorgeous glasses, and she could spell my name. So I went to her and I proposed. I said, Debbie, you're the most beautiful person in the world. I think we should get married. And she looks at me and says, oh, Tommy, that's so cute. First of all, even back then, I hated being called Tommy. But and she said, oh, Tommy, that's so cute. But you got to realize, I can never marry you, okay? You can't spell your name. You're 5 years old. I'm 25. I'm your teacher. So I should know how to spell your name. Oh, okay. So, are you sure you're married? She's like, yes, I'm married. So, but then in swim team, when I was a kid, we actually used the Dartmouth facilities, and we had Dartmouth students as the coaches, and the parents would help out also. So the parents would help out with coaching. They would help out keep us under control. We were in the bleachers, and also some of the parents would write the ribbons, and we didn't have participation trophies back in that day. No. If we had 8 lanes, we had a first, second, and third place ribbons, and 4th and 5th and 6th. And yeah, you get the idea. We had participation ribbons, so it was a little bit different. But do you think they could actually look at the roster and see how my last name was spelled? No. It was spelled Zudermeister with an S, which is a cardinal sin. Sometimes they called it Cuttermeister. No, where do you get Cuttermeister from? Then sometimes, one time they wrote Tommy, again, can't stand Tommy, then Butter Master. And to make it even worse, it was Butter and then Master was down the side because they ran out of space. Really? I'm the one who's a kid. You're an adult. You should know how the spacing works. But anyway, that's, as you can tell, it still bothers me to this day. But the biggest thing that kind of bothered me was at work. We have where voicemail switches over to your email. And so I've learned now to be very careful. So I'll say, this is Tom from so and such a place. Because in my earlier career, I would say the following. Hi, this is Tom Zudermeister. I'm trying to catch Ida Zuckerberg, and I want to discuss your stock positions. Well, that's how I meant for it to be coming across, and that's what I exactly said. But guess what? I got a call from HR, and HR is like, we need to have a discussion. I'm like, oh, what happened? So we got together, and they're like, did you leave the following message? What did you say to her? I said, well, this is Tom Zudermeister. I'm trying to catch Ida Zuckerberg, and I want to discuss your stock positions. Apparently it didn't come across that way. It came across as, hi, this is Tom Sodomizer. I'd fuck her good, and I want to go over the fuck positions. Yeah, so I got suspended for that. It was no fault of my own, but I still got in trouble for it. So that's what happens with my name. Hey, how many people here follow politics? Okay, good. Does anyone know what happened last week with Caroline Levitt? Anyone know? She just had a baby. Yeah. Yes. And I have to tell you, as someone who's a little bit younger than Bob Levitt, who's 65, that's her father. And I'm sure her father feels so proud as a grandfather, like, oh, I have a granddaughter. I'm just so happy. But I also have to wonder how Nicholas Rico feels. Anyone know who Nicholas Rico is? Yeah, that's her husband. He's the same age as me. I am 60. So I'm sure he's looking at his father-in-law saying, yeah, that's right. I scored with your daughter. That's right. I'm your age, man, and I was able to score with your daughter. So I don't know about you, but that blows that whole thing. You're supposed to take half the age and add 7, right? So she really should be 37 and not 28. So, but that's just me. You can tell I'm a Democrat, but I'm sorry, I guess I shouldn't disclose that. But anyway, all right, next here. Oh, yes. So, does anyone know what the Proudy is up in Hanover?
A bike race.
Yeah, well, it's not a bike race, but it's a biking event. It's the largest event in northern New England. This year, the goal is $12 million for raising money against cancer. This will be my 26th year doing it. And in the past, I've biked a century. Now, for those of you who don't know what a century is, A century is a pretentious way of saying that I'm willing to go out and spend thousands of dollars on a carbon fiber bike that I can lift with 2 fingers because it is so light. I'm also willing to wear the bike kit, which means I wear a bike jersey and the bike shorts, which are the 2 millimeters of black lycra and spandex that just keep it legal enough so that I don't get arrested for public indecency. Okay? Because you always see bike shorts, they're always black. You never ever want to see ones that are white. And the reason I say that is I actually got pulled over by a police officer one time, a female police officer. I was wearing white bike shorts, and she said, hey, why are you wearing those bike shorts? I'm like, well, they were a gift, and they feel really comfortable, they're nice and snug. So it's like, yeah, nice and snug. They're maybe a little bit too snug. You are not hiding anything. I can see your hair down there, okay? You need to go change, otherwise you're gonna get ticketed. Like, wow, that's I think that's a little bit overreach, for the police. But apparently, I really ticked her off. So yeah, let's see here. I don't know if we should do that one. All right. So I am married. I do have kids, but I do have to tell you that on occasion I have anal sex. So and. No, just let me clarify. No, I'm not. Even though I'm a sodomizer on email. No. I'm the one who's quote unquote enjoying the anal sex in terms of instead of giving, I'm receiving. Okay. So yeah. But just to clarify. I always go to the same guy. It's every few years. It's not like it's every week or anything like that. Just every couple of years, I go to the same guy. He's very professional. And the thing is that I strip down to nothing. I lay down on the bed. I lay on the side. I throw the legs up, and he gets out a big bottle of lube and squirts it all in there. And then he pulls out what he calls his equipment. It is long. It is thick. And it is black. And the thing is that when it goes in, it just feels so good, and then it just keeps going. It just feels so good. And he's so professional. He'll have a woman there who will just be holding my hand, asking me any questions. Are you feeling okay? Is it all good? It just feels great. It just keeps going in. And then afterwards, we don't have a cigarette, but we sit down and we talk. And I said, I gotta tell you. That is some of the best anal sex that I not that I have it all the time, but that's why I keep coming back to you because it's just fantastic. So, damn it, Tom. If there's one thing I keep telling you, you gotta stop calling it anal sex. I'm your gastroenterologist, and it's called a colonoscopy. Yeah. Okay. So on that note, I'm just gonna call. Well, actually, one last thing. Have you guys heard about this company, this Chinese car company called Series, SERES? They have come out with an AI-assisted automatic toilet seat for the car. So you can be in the passenger seat. You can either hit a button, or you call out to it and say, "I need to take a shit," and it will slide out for you. And you just scoot up a little bit, and you get down, and you do your business, and you say, "I'm all done," and it'll scoot back in. And you want to get back on the seat first before you do that. And then the fan will kick on, the heating element will kick on, and it all vents out. And they've been working with it, but the problem is that they haven't quite figured out if someone has diarrhea yet how that all works. But the thing is that the one thing they still haven't quite figured out yet is that it still has to be manually empty. So who here wants to be that nice to their passenger and afterwards like, yeah, I'll pull it out. So yeah, so that's a pretty gross way to end it, but so what? That's open mic comedy. So thank you so much.
There he is. The Zoodemeister, everybody. Woohoo! All right, so we did it again. So hopefully we'll see everybody next Thursday. Hopefully I'll feel a little bit better. Hopefully we'll have a crowd. We get the big roaring laughs. I've got some tricks up my sleeves to try to get more people to come. So we'll see what happens. But I want to thank everybody coming to Pinske's Rising Tide. Just imagine the apostrophe S over there. And that's great. It was a fun night. Thank you all very much. See you next week.
Are you going to travel to London? Because we have one coming up there also.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Friday night.
Okay, maybe I want maybe like 45 minutes. What time?
It's Friday, 6:30 is sign up, and 7:30 is when it starts. So, if you have the newsletter.